Yeah. I'm going to ask, I'm going to bring you in as well with this, Brad. Like, how do you guys cope with being like role models?
Who, me?
Both of you. Whoever wants to go first.
Bradley, you can go.
I'm not a role model. I said to you, I always say this before. I'm not a role model. I don't see myself as a role model. At the end of the day, I play football, yeah, but to me, I'm just a normal person. I know I've got, they say, a role to play, but you know, as obviously being professional and around the people that I'm around when I'm in football, and I know I've got a role to play when I'm out of football. But to me, I come home from football and I'm just a normal person. And I think that's the only way you can be. Because if you think you're going places and you think, oh, I've got to be this role model and always got to do this, always got to do that, you're not going to be yourself. And I just think I'm myself. So I said, people might not like you, people will like you, but I think me being myself, I found out that a lot more people do like me for just being me and being real.
Great answer.
Yeah, I agree. I think that all you can do is be yourself, because I think that if you get fixated on living your life because others are looking up to you, you're ultimately not really living your life. And I think that if you're someone that's like, you've got your head on your shoulders and you've got good morals, people will gravitate to you regardless of whether you go around saying I'm a role model. I don't see myself as a role model, but I know that what I do, I'm visible. So therefore young girls, and I know young girls do look up to me because they tell me every day. Do you know what I mean? And that's amazing. But or kind of like what Bradley was saying, all you can do is just live your best life. And if people gravitate towards you, they gravitate towards you. But you know, I've never really like thought of it like that. But I mean, I do try to be positive and stuff like that, just because I think that it's important. But I would do that anyway. I would do that regardless of whether I was visible or not, you know. But there is a responsibility that comes with it. I think that once you're in the public eye, and that's why like sometimes I am a bit more careful with things I say, because like sometimes people do take things literally. Like when people send in dilemmas, they'll be like, oh, you know, you guys said this, and I'm like, oh damn it, like damn, like I actually said that and someone went and did it. They were like, because on episode this, you guys said this, so I went and done that. And I was like, oh, like shit. That was actually me talking about an L. Like, why did you go copy me, kind of thing. So yeah, I just think you just have to find a nice balance of like living your life, but just remembering that there's eyes on you.
Yeah.
Have you ever had moments where you thought, forget this, I can't be bothered doing it? Like you just said, you're in the public eye, you get emails, you get Twitter. Like me, I'll put up a post on my Instagram or something, I'll just get some, you get one or two of the abusive trolls, you call them. Has there been a time where you thought, forget this ain't for me?
No, I haven't. Not yet. I'm not there yet. Like the girls always say like, oh, you love it, blah, blah, blah. And I do, like, I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm really, really appreciative. Like, I'm really grateful. To be honest, like, I don't really have that many like trolls and stuff like that. Obviously, every now and then it's like the odd person in my DM or whatever, but I don't really pay those people attention. Like, I don't really pay any mind. But the only time I feel that way sometimes is on the way to recording. That's it. But once I'm in the studio or once I'm like set up or whatever, I'm like, oh, that was fun. Like, I loved it. It's like kind of therapeutic. But outside of that, no, not really. I'm not there yet. Like, I'm still really loving it. Like, I still really enjoy it. And yeah, like I said, I mean, the negative people, I try not to pay that too much mind. I just think they're losers. So
yeah, I hear that. So with you being like this normal person and, you know, in your everyday life, and you've got all these eyes on you and blah, 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 what keeps you sane? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, because obviously we talk about mental health a lot on this podcast, and, you know, mental health is actually important, and, you know, we actually have to look after it. So what keeps your mental state going and keeps you sane with everything that goes on? Because sometimes, like you said, you might have days where, or well, not you, but like Brad, he might have days where he just doesn't want to do it. So what keeps you going?
I think just like, I think the fact that I really genuinely enjoy it, because ultimately I just get to go to the studio and chat with my friends, ultimately. Like, but I mean, it is definitely work and it is hard. And I think what keeps me like sane, or what keeps me like grounded, I think what keeps me grounded is the fact that I've still got my 9 to 5. I think that definitely keeps me grounded. And because of what I do, I'm a PA. So by virtue of being a PA, I'm going to be humbled because there's always someone asking me to do something and blah, blah, blah. So that keeps me grounded. But what keeps me sane is just like, yeah, just trying to do normal things. Like I really don't like let all of this like get to me. Like I've still got my same friends. I don't have like industry friends and stuff like that. I'm around the same people. You know, I don't separate myself in any way, shape, or form. Like on Twitter, I will follow anyone. I don't care. Like if I think you're funny or we interact a lot, I will follow you. Like I'm not one of those people that's gonna like go unfollow all the regular people that I followed before and do all of that shit. Like I'm just normal. Like I still want to be in the mix of normal things. Do you know what I mean? And I think like that keeps me sane. Just like being, just being grounded and just doing the things that I was doing beforehand. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm not like, oh, now that I'm more visible or now that I'm part of like a successful podcast, I can't do this or I can't do that. I do what I want to do. I go where I want to go. I speak to who I want to speak to. Do you know what I mean? I still like go out to the same clubs and the same, well, when we could go to the clubs, like I still go to the same events and the same raves that I went to before. And I like that. Like I just want to be a normal person that does a podcast. Like I'm not trying to be anything else. So all of those things I just feel like keep me sane. Just like normality keeps me sane, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I hear that, and fair play to you. You're not like Brad. Brad only followed me on Twitter today.
Is that true?
That's true. No, because I'm just new to Twitter, so I've been on it a while, but I've never really, you know, this Daps as well. So I don't know why you're trying.
I don't know anything.
I got control of my Twitter about a month ago.
Oh, really?
My agent and my agent's PA used to run it for me because years ago, and then again going back to what I said before, when someone says a negative comment to me years ago when I was at Norwich, someone said something to me after a game or something. I posted something and I said something back, and I got in trouble for it. And I got fined for it by the club.
Oh damn! They fined you for tweeting.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
Hey, how much was the fine?
Yeah, that's a good question.
£10,000. I got.
How much?
10,000.
10,000 for a tweet. Oh, yeah. I'll be pissed.
Yeah.
No.
So, and that was. Huh?
If that was me getting that £10,000 fine, I'll still be paying that back today.
Same word.
So that's why I come off with it, because, as you said there, like your industry, your podcast, you can be you can be real.
Yeah.
But with my industry, and a lot of people say, a lot of footballers say, when we do interviews and stuff like Daps, when people go on podcasts, they have to ask a club, can they do it? You have to ask people if you can do this, if you can do that. It's like we're controlling. We can't really say what we want to say. But now I'm old enough now, and I'm coming to not my end of the career, but I feel I want to say what I want now. Like, you know, when you do an interview, you got to say all the right stuff, and you can't really be you, because you say something wrong, and then the next day a headline come out in the paper, he said this, he said that. I've had it before where some reporter asked me about my old club, and I said, oh yeah, I'd love to go back there, but I've got 3 years here. So after these 3 years, I could go back. But he didn't say that. He didn't say 3 years here. After these 3 years, I'd love to go back. He just said, I'd love to go back.
Yeah. So okay. Yeah. They twisted your words.
Yeah, twisted words, and then you get in trouble for it. So after that, day back years ago in Norwich, I thought, I'm coming off Twitter. You can't really say what you want. People can say whatever they want to you, and you say one thing back, and you're getting in trouble. And I didn't really like it, but now I've only got my Instagram about a month ago, and I'm still getting used to it. So when he said I just followed him, I literally did just follow him about.
I went into my notifications about an hour ago. I saw Bradley Johnson followed you. I said, what? I said, this is chaos, total anarchy. But yeah, your jokes, right? Like, let's be honest, right? Your jokes aren't funny, are they?
My jokes are hilarious.
Have you actually got jokes? Like, you're gonna tell us a joke, or is he just being?
Don't.
Yeah, I've got jokes.
I've got jokes. I want to hear some.
Did you? Okay, this isn't a joke, but okay. First of all, my jokes are hilarious for one, And I don't know why I get such a bad rap for my jokes because they're actually really, really funny. But do you know how much a chimney costs?
No.
Nothing. It's on the house.
Oh. You know what I'm laughing at the most is that you're laughing so much at your own jokes.
I'm sorry, but that joke is funny. Come on, that's a funny joke.
Yeah, it's good, but it's more funny that you're laughing so much at it. That's what makes me laugh.
Funny. Like, that joke is hilarious. That's funny. But yeah, I tell jokes in my spare time, and they're funny.
So, Dami sent me a joke you said the other day. Yeah. Quickly, you know when all that stuff was going on with the kettle or something like that. Oh yeah,
I'm sorry, that was sick.
So it was like, do you think in a parallel universe kettles are
arguing about us?
About us, and then you said,
and then I said, no, I doubt it. They've reached boiling point. I mean, come on. No one could have foreseen that anyone was going to argue about kettle. So for me to come up with that tells you the quality of my jokes and how good I am at dad jokes.
Oh no, they're absolutely terrible. But yeah. How good is Clubhouse though?
Clubhouse is lit. I'm addicted to it. That's why I got a bag under my eyes. So I've been on there till 4 a.m. every day. Last night I was on there till 3 a.m.
What, Clubhouse?
Mm-hmm.
What's this? What's Clubhouse? Is it that? What's Clubhouse?
It's an app where people can basically talk, and like you have rooms and then you can start a different conversation. So if you guys wanted to go on there and start a conversation about football, and then people come into the rooms and people can talk. So it's all audio. So you can only hear people's voices, but there's all kinds of things going on in there, and it's really messy, but I love it. I'm completely addicted.
Yeah. So it's so funny because if I open up my Clubhouse now, I'll see like all of these rooms, like, how to get into the sports industry, how to get into music industry, whatever. But if Audrey is on there, I can see what room she's in, innit? And Audrey's always in the room with the debates going on and whatever, and she's just, I just literally just follow her around. But then sometimes
that's my bag.
Yeah, but then sometimes the rooms are just, I just have to stare at them.
Yeah, some of them are messy, but I love it. I love the messy rooms. They're the best ones.
Yeah, no, I do love Clubhouse. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's so fun. And the thing is, it takes nothing out of your day because I'll still be doing my stuff. I'll be working, doing whatever. It's just on in the background.
Brad, you should jump on.
Then I'll have a look.
Yeah, you should jump on and then just get a bunch. Oh, how sick would that be? We should do a Hope podcast room. That'd be sick.
What?
Hope podcast, our own room on.
You should.
And then bare people just come in. Just tell Audrey to come in, and all our followers will come in as well.
I'm not gonna lie. When I go into a room, bloody hell! Like as soon as I go into a room, it just fills up.
Oh, what? When you go on, people follow you in there?
Yeah, people can see what room I'm in, then they'll come in. And the thing is, I wouldn't really be that narcissistic and say it's me. But the other day, I was in a room. There was 10 people in there, and I only went in there because there was one particular girl hosting it, and the room went from 10 people to like 50 people in like 2 seconds.
Wait, it's not the room I'm thinking of, is it?
It might have been.
And you said you made that chat lit or something. No, I don't think it was that one.
Oh no, it wasn't. It wasn't that one. This is more recent than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it wasn't that one.
But yeah, now Audrey, listen, I told you I wasn't going to take too much of your time. So thank you very much for doing this.
Pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Literally been chasing you for 3 months. I'm not been chasing you for 3 months, but get me.
More like a month.
Yeah.
When does this come out?
No, next week.
Okay, cool.
Next week, and of course you're going to share it. And
of course I am.
And no, I'm putting you on the spot, so you have to do it. So.
No, I'm going to share it. I'm on it. I have to share it.
I don't need to put you on the spot. You're normally good with that sort of stuff. So, but yeah, no, thank you very much. All the best with the book. All the best with Receipts podcast in general.
Thank you, guys.
When's the book out? When you say it's out, the book
is out on the 21st of July, 2021, but it is available to pre-order on Amazon. So go pre-order it because that will help us get a bestseller. So.
Okay. You know what? I'm going to buy one. Yeah. I'm going to buy 2. one for me to read, and then I'm going to give away one on Hope Podcast. As long as you lot sign it.
Oh, that's not a problem. I can get it signed. I think I know Tolly and Melena well enough to get it signed.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, Tolly. You need to meet Tolly. We need to get Tolly on it. Like me and her are like this. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, the look on my face says otherwise.
Like, yeah. But yeah, no. Thank you very much for this, Audrey. And
thanks for having me.
All the best. You know, you can now go and wind down. You know,
I'm gonna go and take off my wig, and I'm gonna go and have a glass of wine and get into Clubhouse. That's what I'm doing for the rest of the night.
Man's looking at me like, did he just say that? Look, he's so outraged.
He did. He's so rude. Look at him exposing me on the podcast.
He's rude. You are rude.
Behind you. But no. Audrey, thank you very much. And until next time.
Thank you, guys. Bye, Bradley.
Oh, wait. Whoa. Is it just Bradley? That's it? Or what?
Well, I'm going to probably speak to you later, innit? It's not goodbye. See you later.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah. See you later.
Sayonara.
In a
Bye.
bit.